I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about the Braves re-signing Shane Greene. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Chris Vanell. This, of course, is Bold and Braves, but before we get too far into the video, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel, Atlanta Sports Unlimited, and also follow us on social media, Facebook and Twitter, Atlanta Sports Unlimited, to keep up with, well, everything we've got going on. Lots of videos on pretty much every Atlanta team you can think or dream of. Last week in this very space, I dropped a video about just how bad the Atlanta Braves pitching staff has been and how much they need Mike Soroka, their ace, to return as quickly as he possibly can. But here's your spoiler alert. Soroka's not coming back anytime soon. However, the Braves did get another pitcher to return this weekend in the form of reliever Shane Greene. Greene signed a one-year, $1.5 million prorated deal. So by the end of the deal, he'll probably get 1.1, 1.2 million. And he spent all offseason, all spring training, and all the first month of the season unsigned. He was on the open market. He's still a familiar name to Braves fans, though, because he spent the second half of 2019 and all of last season in a Braves uniform. And he was pretty good. So the fact that he wasn't signed during the offseason and remained unsigned until the first week of May was kind of shocking to a lot of analysts and a lot of fans. I really like the signing for two reasons. Number one, after the uneven or shaky start the Braves have had to the season, and they're sitting in a very lucky 17-17 as I sit down and record this video, it shows they're not punting on the season at all. And their attitude isn't changing. They're being aggressive. They're trying to upgrade the roster every chance they get. And of course, that's going to pay off. I truly believe that. Number two, Greene has been really, really good the past couple of seasons. And the Braves could use that right about now. Right now, they have a team earned run average in the bullpen of 4.56. That ranks 22nd in all of baseball. Last year with Greene, they ranked 4th best in baseball with a bullpen earned run average of 3.5. And Greene played a big part of that. He had an earned run average of 2.6, and the year before, in 2019, he was even more unhittable, mostly with the Detroit Tigers, but then when he came over in a late season trade to the Braves, he was still solid. Now, of course, there are some risks here. It's not completely a cure-all for the bullpen. Last year, Greene, his strikeout rate was down and his walk rate was up, so those are things to watch. But I think it's a solid signing overall. He has back end of the bullpen experience, both closing and being a setup man, and he's so cheap. $1.1, $1.2 million. For reference, that's less than light hitting utility man Johan Camargo is scheduled to make, he's going to make about $1.36 million. But the potential payout and return on investment of Greene is so much greater than Camargo. Greene is a guy who is going to solidify the back end of that bullpen if he lives up to his potential and is really just continues what he's done the past couple of years. Now, this isn't getting back Mike Soroka. It's not re-signing former Braves like Mark Melancon or Darren O'Day from last season, but this does help. And there might be more help on the way for the bullpen. Chris Martin is scheduled to come off the injured list very soon. He's made a couple of rehab appearances in AAA, and that's actually where Greene's going to start, but he shouldn't be down there too long. You know, an appearance or two here and there to get his form back. And then Sean Newcomb is supposed to come back up from the minor leagues after a little bit of a stint down there as well. So if those guys all come up and all play pretty well, of course that helps the bullpen. And at this point, the Braves will take all the help they can get.